Allie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a beautiful start to your day. I'm here today with a Valentine's Day video. I'm really excited about the way that everything came out, and I hope you all enjoyed them as well. If you have any questions or concerns, just ask them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. And without further ado, we're going to move right into this video. To make this emoji pillow, you're just going to need some felt. I got mine at Michael's. I have 2 yellow pieces of felt, 1 black piece of felt, and 1 red piece of felt. Start off with taking your yellow piece of felt, and you're going to make a circle. I'm just using a bowl as a guide, but again, you can of course do this freehand. Once you're satisfied with the way that your circle looks, put it on top of the other piece of felt, and then take a pair of scissors, and you're just going to start cutting out your 2 circles. From here, you're going to take some fabric glue or a hot glue gun, and you're going to glue on 3/4 of a circle to the outer corner. Make sure you leave some space so you can pull your fabric through later on. Take your other circle, place it on top, and start to smooth it down. When you see your opening, place your hand through and just simply pull your fabric straight through. That way you have nice smooth edges. Take some polyfill and start stuffing your emoji pillow. After you stuffed your pillow, it's now time to close your pillow. So to do this, I took each of the flaps, folded them down, added some glue on one side of the flap, and then pushed it together. Now that the base of your emoji is done, it's time for the fun part, decorating it. I'm choosing the emoji that has the 2 heart eyes, so I'm drawing 2 hearts, cutting them out, and then hot gluing them onto the emoji. Finally, I'm taking a piece of black felt, and I am just freehanding a mouth by cutting out somewhat of a half circle and then cutting around the edges so that it looks like a little smile. You can be completely customizable with this and make whatever kind of emoji you want. I just thought this went really well with Valentine's Day. And there you have it, a super cute emoji pillow. This is such a great gift to give somebody, and the best part is I think this cost me about $1.50 to make. Each piece of the fabric was about 30 cents at Michael's. This next craft is one of my favorites of the video, and it was actually free for me to make. I already had everything in my house, as most of you probably do as well. To make this banner, I am just sketching out a triangle with a little bit of a rectangle on top so that I can fold it over. And then I'm just using one of them as a little stencil, and I'm stenciling out 6 of them. So I need one for the I, L, O, V, E, and U. Next, I'm taking my pencil, and again, I'm just sketching out all of those letters. Taking a black Sharpie, I am just outlining all of the letters so that they really stand out. Next, I'm taking a colored pencil. I'm using pink for the I and the U, and I'm using red for the L, O, V, E, just a way to make it contrast and stand out a little bit more. Then I'm taking my black Sharpie and I'm going over the letters one more time. I'm outlining them one more time just to really make them bold and stand out. As a final touch, I'm just taking a Sharpie, 1 pink one and 1 red one, and I'm outlining a couple little dashes around each of the letters. This will just really make it pop a lot more. All I had to do now was take some string, lay it out on the ground, and put all of the letters where I wanted them to be. I did have some hearts as well, but then I didn't like the way the hearts looked, so I took those out. Once I have them all in place, I'm taking each one of these banner pieces, folding the top a little bit, putting it onto the string, and taking one piece of tape and taping it down, excuse me. And look at the final product. I'm so in love with this. I put it over my fireplace and I just think it looks so cute. I'm probably going to keep this up all year. To make this funfetti candle, you're going to need a heat-safe jar. I just picked up one from the dollar store. I'm going to take a candle wick, and I'm just hot gluing the wick down onto the bottom of the jar. Now taking some light corn syrup, I'm pouring some of the corn syrup on the bottom of the glass, and then I'm moving the glass around so that all of the inside of the glass is coated with corn syrup. And now here comes the fun part. You get to coat the inside of the glass with sprinkles. I'm pouring in these Valentine's Day sprinkles that I found at Target for $1, and I'm just moving my glass around so that all of the sprinkles are coated onto the corn syrup. Just a very quick little disclaimer, I've watched a ton of these videos and I've looked up this on Pinterest a lot, and it seems like all of the candles always melt at the top and you usually only see sprinkles on the bottom, so just keep that in mind. I am taking this and I'm putting it into the refrigerator for about 20 minutes while I melt my wax. I'm taking some wax that I also found at Michael's for about $4 after using a coupon, and I'm also taking some caramel toffee scented wax cubes just to give it a little bit of scent, and I'm putting this into the microwave to melt. Once all of your wax is melted, by the way, this smells so amazing, you're going to pour in all of your melted wax into the glass. Try to pour this into the middle so you lose at least amount of sprinkles as possible. Now you're going to take your wick, put it with 2 straws on each side, and just tape it down so that your wick stays in place. And then you can take this and put it back into the refrigerator to let it harden. Mine took about 2 hours to harden. Before the wax is completely hardened, I'm topping off the candle with some more sprinkles. Just a quick suggestion, I would not put as much as I did because it wouldn't burn straight through. When I dumped out some of the sprinkles, then it ended up burning perfectly and it smelled amazing. And this is the final product. I think it has a really awesome ombre effect to it. I love how the sprinkles on the bottom are so defined, and I love how they become little specks as the top. Again, it gives a really awesome ombre effect. This dessert is absolutely delicious, and it's pretty much the definition of Valentine's Day for me, when the cookie met the brownie and they fell in love. I'm starting off by spraying some Pam into a pan. I got this brownie pan from Pampered Chef, but any pan would work for this. And then I'm just taking some scoops of brownie mix and putting them into each of the slots. Again, if you don't have this pan, you can just put all the brownie mix right onto any kind of pan that you have. Next, I am taking some freshly made cookie dough, rolling them into balls, and then placing each one of the balls into one of the slots with the brownie mix. If you are using a pan, you can just place them wherever you'd like. Have fun with this. Then I place this in the oven for 350 for about 25 minutes, and this is the final result. They were so amazing, crispy on the edges and just so ooey gooey in the middle. The flavor combination of cookies and brownies is just probably one of my new favorites. And for the final craft of this video, we are making some Valentine's Day cards. I love Valentine's Day cards, but I think it's so ridiculous that they're about $5 to sometimes $10 at the store. So I figured I would just make my own for probably about 30 cents a card. I took some cardstock, cut it into rectangles, and then folded it in half. And then I just had fun with it. For this first one, I took some red buttons that I had in my basement, hot glued them on into the shape of a heart, and then wrote I love and you. I also took some and I drew some pictures on them and wrote some really fun little Valentine's Day sayings. And that's it. That's all there really is to it. I had so much fun making these cards. They were so cheap to make. Most of them were free to make because I already had all the materials at home, and they just came out so cute. Here are some of my favorite ones that I'm going to feature right now. And that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you're having a beautiful day and a wonderful Valentine's.